gonna make him an offer again.
All the gin joints and all the towns and all the
Can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. Got a trios match for you here today. I'm your host today, Mark Machaka. I got Dylan here with me. We got the final men going up against NAFTA. Interesting match. I gotta be honest. I don't remember exactly how. I don't remember what final men did, but second match here, very important for what we're going here. Two exciting teams. Dylan, why don't you do a better job at setting this up than I just did?
Final men, a team consisting of Jeremy Adams, Cameron Redshaw, and Nick Carley. Very strong roster there. They went to a tie in their first match against what's the team? Pricks on Flicks, another very strong team. And now they're going up against another very strong team, NAFTA, who unfortunately came up short to the Juggernauts, Team Scumbag, another very, very solid team. This is like, I think, taking myself out of the equation. I think this is a really stacked group in terms of all the players in all the teams. So I think really it's any matchup between any of those four teams, like anyone could win. So I think it's always exciting when you get a match in this group. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and bring in the teams here. Start by bringing in NAFTA. We've got Ryko. There's Joseph, and who's the last? Oh, Tyler. Yeah, Tyler kind of looks weird. Just, hey, how y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing great. Joseph is strategizing there. How you doing, Joseph?
I'm trying to do some math here about some situations that could play out. In terms of this match, I have been stressed trying to find a place where it has electricity because my town has a blackout in multiple neighborhoods. So I'm here now. Hopefully the match goes well for us, that we win 2 points. That'd be cool. And how about you guys? How are you feeling?
Well, I got my fidget spinner, so that way I can keep busy while they're answering all the questions. So I'm pretty content right now.
Oh yeah, we're mellow. We're good. We don't care. Let's do it.
Okay.
Look at him. He's still strategizing. I love this man. Oh fuck. Why'd you put me in the center? Fuck this shit.
Yeah, that's okay. We good. Let's quit pointing. Let's go to the final men here. We're bringing Jeremy. And there's Redshaw, and then who's being left out? Nick. There he is. He's all the way up at the top. How y'all doing while I rearrange everybody?
Awesome.
Good. Excited to be back playing with these guys. I'm not doing any math. I'm just hoping to play good and hopefully not have my internet screw up. I'm a little concerned about that. But this is gonna be fun. Trios.
I was just gonna say that Joseph. I know you masked your battery packs as microwaves behind you to get you through the match. So I know what I'm on to you. I'm on to you. That's it. But no, I'm ready to go. It should be a good time as always.
Okay. Well then, let's just go ahead and get into it. It's gonna be round number 1. It's gonna work like this. Gonna have 8 questions and 8 general movie categories. Gonna have 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of the time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. You get a point for each correct answer, and if any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Also get 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get started?
Nope.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
Yep. Good luck.
You too. Have fun.
Yeah, get into.
No.
That's someone calling me. Anyway, first question come in the category of animated. What is the name of the town that the Grinch attempts to steal Christmas from in 2018's The Grinch?
You a mean one, Mark Menchaca?
I don't know.
Yes.
The fuck? What is that for? Fucking.
Who's
I hope
that?
we
The
get.
voice of God.
Hope we get knocked out on Sunday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go with Joseph.
I said Whoville.
Cameron.
It looks really weird when you write it, but Whoville?
Draco.
Yeah, it's like Whoville, but it's Whoville, right?
Jeremy.
Whoville.
Tyler.
Whoville.
Nick.
I went right over my head. I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
No
Okay.
worries, Nick.
Yep.
No worries.
Get it out of the way now.
Whoville is correct, so NAFTA takes the lead there. 3-2.
Your next question will come in the category of crime. Who plays bare knuckle boxer Mickey O'Neill in Snatch?
Now this is a film.
It's a good film. I like it. Yeah.
My brother had it in his like a big disc folder, and I watched it one day. I thought there'd be more to that story, and there really isn't. 5, 4.
That's on the edge of my seat.
Pens down. Let's go to Cameron.
Brad Pitt.
Ryko.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Jeremy.
Brad Pitt.
Tyler.
No, I said Jason Statham.
Nick.
Brad Pitt.
And Joseph.
Insert NSFW line from Snatch here, Brad Pitt.
Right.
Brad Pitt is correct. So we are tied now, 5-5. Going to your next question. Category of sports. In 1992's White Men Can't Jump, Billy loses his share of the 2-on-2 tournament prize money by making a bet with Sid that he could do what?
I watched this movie for the first time last year, and it's great, fantastic.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah. I love it.
oh okay.
I was gonna do
just-
a bit where I pretended to hate it, but I actually really liked it.
I thought it was just okay. That was fine.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Where are we? Ryko? Yeah, Ryko.
Make a shot. A difficult shot. Make a difficult shot. No, that's all I know.
Okay, let's go to Jeremy.
Make a free throw?
Okay, Tyler.
Said a different shot. Dunk.
Nick.
Yeah, it's been a while. I also went with dunk.
Joseph.
Wasn't there a scene where he's supposed to make 5 baskets, like 5 shots in basketball?
Let's go to Redshaw.
Dunk?
Okay. Is that everybody right? Because I already went through Ryko.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say we can only accept dunk a basketball. Dunk is what we needed.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
World runs on dunking.
Because White
All right.
Man Can't Jump. Do you get it?
Hey.
Oh.
I was
7-2.
like, what can I never do? And then I was like, that's it.
7-6. 7-6. Take it, Dylan.
Your next question will be in the category of Oscars. Who won the Oscar for Best Actor for films released in 1971?
And after that, is Cameron the only one perfect?
Yep.
Okay.
No, that,
Jinxing him early, huh?
I gotta make sure.
Get it out of the way
like,
now. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, totally perfect.
I
100%.
got all
You're gonna
screwed up
make
there
it.
after the dunking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Fuck are we? Jeremy.
Jeremy, I think, yeah.
Gene Hackman.
I should have figured.
Tyler.
Chosen actor, Charlton Heston.
Okay. Nick.
I don't have it. I should have gone with my gut.
Joseph.
Rest in peace, Gene Hackman.
Redshaw.
Gene Hackman.
Nice work.
And Ryko.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman is correct. Still 1 point difference. 4 down. Final men have the lead 9-8. Going into your next question, the category of horror. What 80s horror film is about the ghost of sailors seeking vengeance against the town that conspired to sink their ship and steal their gold 100 years ago?
And I will like to say if we could keep the crosstalk from the players to a minimum, that'd be great.
Sorry.
It's all right. I always hate having to say it. I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but I got to do my job.
Yeah, apparently people don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
5,
Oh.
4,
Eh,
3,
no.
2, 1. Pens down. There it is. Tyler.
Just watched this for the first time a couple days ago. The Fog.
Oh my!
Nick.
I had the right idea, just the wrong movie. I put The Mist. Son of a bitch.
We watched this for the first time a few months ago. The Fog.
Redshaw.
The Fog.
Fuck.
Ryko.
Fuck your rules, scumbag. The Fog.
And Jeremy.
The Fog.
Darn it.
Okay. Yeah, the Fog is correct, and we're tied up at 11.
All right, your next question. Sorry, I forgot that was me. Your next question in the category of classics. Dr. Zhivago is primarily set in what country?
Yeah. Is that just like a thing that a lot of us just watched The Fog for the first time like a couple weeks ago? So did I. Like I watched it for the first time a couple weeks ago.
I watched a video
Years
about it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick.
Russia?
Okay. Joseph.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Russia.
Redshaw.
Russia.
Ryko.
Russia.
Jeremy.
Russia.
And Tyler.
No, I was wrong.
Okay. Russia is correct, though. That final men take the lead. They're 14-13. Going into your penultimate question in the round comes the category directors. Who directed the 2014 film Unbroken?
This is a film that exists.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way to describe it.
Yeah.
Was,
It came out. A few people
yeah.
saw it.
Yeah. Enough to, I don't even want to say that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, we're back to Joseph.
We share a birthday. Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yeah.
Redshaw.
Angelina Jolie.
Ryko.
We both used to think Brad Pitt was cute. Angelina Jolie.
Okay. Jeremy.
Angelina Jolie.
Okay. Tyler.
No, I said Kenneth Branagh.
And Nick.
I was thinking of Unforgiven and Clint Eastwood.
Angelina Jolie is correct. So Feynman still had the 1 point lead going into the last question.
In the category of recent releases, what recent release centers around the 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And it should be said at this point, if Redshaw gets his question right, he will have a perfect round.
I
You
mean,
jinx it.
I said it a while ago.
I think I
so
finished writing before you jinxed me, so.
I'll see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Look at that. We got to skip him. Let's go with Ryko.
September 5.
Jeremy.
I couldn't remember it. Dang it.
With a dot. That's
Tyler.
September.
No, I said Belfast.
Nick.
I knew it had a number in it. I just said Channel 6.
Joseph.
I was going to write Summer of 72, but I only got Summer.
You got it. And Redshaw for the perfect round.
September 5.
Congrats, man.
Let's
And
go.
for the perfect round, September 5 is the correct answer. All right, let's come back. Quick clarification for point there. We had originally had Ryko getting it right, but we decided we cannot accept an abbreviated September. We needed the whole thing written out. So with that, Final Men are in the lead, 17-15. But we are not out of round one yet. Redshaw did get a perfect round, so here is his bonus question that will go only to him. Nicolas Cage, Dakota Johnson, and Isa Gonzalez have all played characters with what specific profession? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Let's say ambulance
1.
driver.
Okay, yeah, that's
think
correct.
so. Yeah, I think so.
I think we accept that for point.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Paramedic
So then,
is the answer we had.
yeah.
You know, that's a smarter sounding.
Well, anyway, yeah, that gets the Final Man up to 18. NAFTA is at 15. And bring up the wheel. Oh, God damn it.
Could I ask what the movies were? Bringing Out the Dead and what else?
Bring Out the Dead, Madame Web, and Ambulance.
Ambulance.
There are the movies. All
Yeah,
right.
It's ambulance driver. Yeah.
Going on to round number 2. It's going to work like this. You're going to get, everybody's going to get a chance to spin our wheel. Like when they land on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can like to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. Going to get 5 questions, whatever category you land on. We're 2 points apiece, or you can check down a multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing, so everybody watch your asses on that one. The categories they can land on today are directed by John Ford between 1939 and 1959, as well as Star Trek, which are our strength categories on the wheel, as well as recent releases, comic book movies, classics, action adventure, crime, the 1990s, and spinners and opponent's choice. Final Men, you are ahead, so it's up to you whether or not you want to spin first or defer.
I say defer. What do you guys think?
Okay. Yeah, I'm
we can do that.
definitely fine with them letting them go first. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then NAFTA, here's your first spin. Action adventure. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Like,
I mean,
I don't
like it.
hate it.
Do you
I
guys?
don't hate it. Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, out of the choices on this wheel, other than comic book movies, is probably the one I've seen the most of.
I'd say, because there's one little one we want to avoid, so maybe we take this.
Yeah, I think that works for me.
Yeah, we'll take it. Joe, you're good? Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, I'm okay with taking it.
Alrighty, then I'm taking it. Dylan, why don't you ask some of these action adventure questions?
Sure thing. Your first question in action/adventure. Who directed To Live and Die in L.A.?
That is William Friedkin.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally.
William Friedkin, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, Joseph.
Your
Thank
next
you.
question. In Deepwater Horizon, Mike reunites with his family at what type of location?
I think it's a hospital.
I think you're right. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, do you want to go multiple or do you want to go with your gut?
It makes the most sense after the disaster, right?
4, 3.
I'm gonna go for it.
2,
Hospital, final answer.
1.
That is incorrect. Final man for the 2 point steal.
You guys seen this?
I mean, I remember it coming out, but I never did watch it. I'm sorry.
I saw it in theaters. That was what, 10 years ago? I don't know. I want to say like.
I mean, do we want to say like a harbor?
4, 3.
Pier?
I guess
like,
yeah.
2,
Pure final answer.
Harbor, final answer.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
Pier, Pier was first.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for hotel.
Oh,
right.
well, okay. That's fine.
Okay, sorry
Okay.
guys.
No, that's fine.
So your next question, NAFTA. Who plays Irene Adler in 2009's Sherlock Holmes?
That's Rachel McAdams.
A good Canadian kid. Yeah.
Rachel McAdams, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. I did not know that she was Canadian. That's cool. Your next question. What ranking does the titular detective have in Bullet?
Is he detective? Is he lieutenant? Do you know, guys?
Well, Lieutenant. So let's go multiple choice because it's between two.
Sure. Let's. Or unless Tyler, you know it by chance.
No.
5.
Okay.
4.
Multiple
Just to be
Three.
sure. Yeah, multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, captain, B, lieutenant, C, sergeant, or D, corporal.
Okay, it's the two. I think. Let's go with. I think lieutenant. He's
Yeah.
playing close. He's playing close.
Yeah, let's say
5.
lieutenant.
4.
Lieutenant,
3.
final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah,
There we go.
that was the one I was thinking either lieutenant or sergeant. Yeah,
Me too, yeah.
I was thinking plain clothes. No.
And your final question in this category. Who directed The 13th Warrior?
That's John McTiernan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, John McTiernan. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, with that, they got NAFTA getting their score up to 22. Final men still at 18. So we have Dylan.
That is what I have.
Great. Bringing the wheel back. Here's the spin for Final Men. Their first one. They land on the 1990s. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I personally would like to keep it, guys.
No, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, I think we can handle it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We'll
All
keep
right.
it.
We'll keep it.
All right, you got to keeping it. Wheels gone. And I'll ask you your questions in the 1990s. First question. In Boys in the Hood, Ricky plays what sport?
it's football, right?
Football, right? Isn't it
Yeah,
football?
it is football, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to take
sure.
final answers, Cameron? I'm lagging a little.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
good. Football, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Next question. Who directed the films Cliffhanger and Cutthroat Island?
Rennie Harlan.
I am.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
that.
Rennie Harlan, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Sweet.
Your next question. What 90s mystery film features a sheriff investigating a murder of one of the town's previous sheriffs after his remains are discovered?
That's Lone Star. The John
Okay,
Sayles
I
film.
trust
Lone
you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Lone Star, final answer.
That is correct for another 2 points.
Nice.
And your penalty question. In Starship Troopers, who plays Carl Jenkins, Rico's childhood friend who joins military intelligence?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
I'll Neil Patrick Harris. Final answer.
That is correct for another 2 points.
I got one. Yay.
Yay, good one.
Thank you. All right. And here's your final question in 1990s. In Big Daddy, when Sonny allows Julian to name himself, what does Julian want to be called?
Oh shit.
Is it Scuba Steve?
Wait, Julian's the kid,
No.
right?
Yeah.
That would make sense because I know that's the toy, but I don't know.
Let's go to multiple choice.
Yeah, I'd say it's a safe multiple.
We can
on this
afford to
one.
be safe.
Three.
Multiple
Yeah.
choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, creature, B, Frankenstein, C, Dracula, or D, Quasimodo.
Wow. Okay.
Dracula, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I have no idea, so I'm good going with that.
It's been way too long, so we can
Yeah.
go with whatever.
2, 1.
Dracula,
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over
That's fine.
to NAFTA for the 1-point steal. Is it A, Creature, B, Frankenstein, C, Dracula, or D, Quasimodo?
Either
Frankenstein.
of you guys? Oh, if you know it, go for it, Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I don't feel as confident. Frankenstein, final answer.
That is correct for.
Yay, Tyler! I had no clue.
Nick and Tyler had their moments.
Yes, we did. Yay!
Proof we're here.
With that, I believe I got Final Men at 26 and NAFTA at 23.
That is what I have.
Okay. Something got screwed up in my head. But okay, cool. In that case, going into round number 3, which is our pick your poison round, which our teams will get a chance to I don't know why I did that differently. We drafted categories for the match, and then are going to draft from the categories again to see what their answer here in round number 3. Get as many as 4 questions worth 1, 2, 3, 4 points apiece. Once a category is selected, it cannot be answered or picked by their opponent. The categories they have selected today are comic book movies, the 1980s, sci-fi fantasy, westerns, the 1970s, recent releases, directors, and mystery thriller. We're going to have our teams pick their categories and hopefully come back to finish this out. All right, we're back. Teams have selected their categories. So what's going to happen? We will go until we are out of questions or one team has been mathematically eliminated. We're starting with the team that is behind today, which is NAFTA. So, NAFTA, what would you like for your 1-point question?
Gee, I don't know. What do you think? Westerns?
It's either that or comic book movies, I think, but westerns maybe, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because, westerns, yeah. It's a close call, but we'll go with westerns.
You got it. I'll be giving your questions here in round 3. So here's your 1-pointer in westerns. Who plays Liberty Valance in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance?
That is Lee Marvin. Lee Marvin, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
I am so glad for once that this was not in the strength list.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So sticking with you guys, 2-pointer, what are we doing?
Okay, so what do we want for 3 or 4? I think I could do 80s for 3 or 4, or I could do sci-fi for 3 or 4. So either one, and then comic book movies, right? So which one do you feel more comfortable for 3 or 4?
I want to try comic book movies for 3 or 4.
And then sci-fi for 3 or 4, or 80s for 3 or 4?
Tyler, do you have an inclination?
I mean, if we're talking about more movies I've seen, it would be sci-fi fantasy.
Then let's go with 80s for the
80s
2.
for 2, yeah.
Okay, you got a 2-pointer in category of 1980s. Here it is. Who plays Jake's brother, Joey LaMotta, in Raging Bull?
Oh,
Joe Pesci.
One of the best great performance. Okay, go.
Joe Pesci, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points, tying the game up at 26. And then we will now go over to the final men. What would you like for your 1-point question?
I mean, I like all of those categories, but I guess 70s?
Yeah, let's go. I'm with you on that. So, let's go. 70s.
Honestly, I think we're sitting okay with these. So,
70s. We'll go with 70s.
All right, your 1-pointer in the category of the 1970s. Warren Beatty and Julie Christie play the title characters in which 70s Western?
Oh.
McCabe and Mrs. Miller.
Yeah.
McCabe and Mrs. Miller, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Did they spell out Mrs. or what did they abbreviate? I don't know.
Well, we don't have to worry about that.
Question.
So, yeah.
No R in it anyway.
So, Yeah, Final Man took the lead there, 27. NAFTA, what would you like for your 3?
Tyler, do you want to try comic book movies for 3 or 4?
Mm,
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
I think either could be something that I haven't seen, but that's same for sci-fi fantasy. So if we're talking about what I feel strongest in, I think we should do a comic book for 4, if you guys are comfortable with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
Let's
it matters. Yeah.
Let's try out sci-fi fantasy for 3 then.
You got it. Here's 3-pointer. Sci-fi fantasy. In Space Jam, name the 2 articles of clothing Bugs and Daffy go to the real world to retrieve for Michael Jordan.
It's got to be shoes, right? And what's the other one?
Shoes.
I think so too.
Is it headband?
I was gonna say his like jersey, maybe.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
As your first, repeat your question again. In Space Jam, name the 2 articles of clothing Bugs and Daffy go to the real world to retrieve for Michael Jordan.
Could this be a trick question? Could it be just shoes?
Well, they said 2 articles of clothing, so like.
Okay.
I would assume a pair of shoes is 1.
So it's either shorts or jersey.
They're in his office. Were they looking at the jersey on the wall?
5.
Or am I?
Should we go with jersey and shoes?
3.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
2.
Jersey
1.
and shoes. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was sneakers and shorts.
It was short.
Oh,
It was short.
I knew it was the other. Oh, yeah, short.
It was just lucky shorts.
Okay.
So with that,
20 years is fine.
that NAFTA is down to their last question, which is their 4-pointer in comic book movies, which they need to hit to send it back over to the final men. To have a chance to win the game. Just a reminder, you have 2 more repeats. So here is your 4-pointer in the category of comic book movies. In 2003's Hulk, what is the name of the private research company Talbot works for?
Is that Atheon?
I don't remember, so you can.
Let me think on it.
Yeah, we'll use the repeat for you.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
As your second repeat, your question again. In 2003's Hulk, what is the name of the private research company Talbot works for?
Nothing else is coming to mind.
Take your time and feel free to shoot for it when you're ready.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat
2,
the question, please.
1. As your final repeat, your question one last time. In 2003's Hulk, what is the name of the private research company Talbot works for?
Yeah, nothing else is coming to mind, so I think I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
All right.
Atheon, final answer.
And that is correct
Oh!
for 4 points. Getting their score up to 30 with that hit. And now we have to go back over to the final men for their 2-point question.
I think directors and recent releases are our best, so probably mystery thriller for the 2.
Yeah, recent releases 3 and 4 pointers can kind of scare me, but
Yeah.
You want to do recent for 2? I'm fine with that.
I was going to go recent for 2 because we need to get the 2.
let's go recent for 2.
Let's
I
do
would
it.
say.
So yeah.
Okay.
All right, so your 2-pointer in recent releases. What famous singer stars as Alyssa in One of Them Days?
SZA.
SZA, yeah, SZA. SZA, SZA.
Yeah.
SZA, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right.
I was like, I think I'm saying that right.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard it said out loud.
Right? Yeah. No, I'm with you on that, but yeah.
All right.
So, guys,
behind, need 3-pointer. Yeah, what you got?
So,
Okay.
guys, we would win if we got this right?
Yeah, and it's the same point value either way, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'd say let's just do mystery thriller.
Yeah.
Really, I kind of wanted to. If we won with this, I kind of wanted to take it home with directors. But if you want to save that for the 4, that's fine.
I mean, we can do directors, but I'll tell you that's the weakest of the 4 for me personally.
No, it's my strong. Well, let's do mystery thriller then, just in case.
Yeah.
All right.
Zed.
All right.
Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So your 3-pointer in mystery/thriller for the potential victory. At the beginning of The Lady Vanishes, what caused the train to England to be delayed, forcing the tourists to stay at a hotel in Bandrika?
It's an avalanche, right?
I don't remember, but yeah, it sounds right.
It's like snowed out. Is avalanche too specific? Should I just say like it's
why this movie's really familiar.
Repeat.
Go ahead. Yeah.
That is your first repeat.
So
your question again. At the beginning of The Lady Vanishes, what caused the train to England to be delayed, forcing the tourists to stay at a hotel in Bandrika?
Isn't that that's a
it's
classic,
the Hitchcock
right?
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Hitchcock.
black and white Hitchcock one.
It is an avalanche.
Yeah, I'm
cool.
pretty sure.
All right, cool guys.
All right.
Yeah, go for it.
Avalanche, final answer.
And your winners.
Good job.
The final man. The correct
Nice.
answer was an avalanche.
Oh my god.
Avalanche. So take out everybody for post-match interviews. Good match. Definitely a tight after round 1. This is kind of one of those good old-fashioned ones where just kind of kept going back and forth here. Just final man just didn't really leave a ton of room for error for NAFTA to just kind of squeak ahead here, and unfortunate is because I think they definitely had a bit of hopes going in this, but fortunately, this is the way it goes. Dylan, what else you got?
Yeah, really solid match. Great back and forth. Again, just shows how competitive this group is, because I think NAFTA are a phenomenal team. It's just like this group is so tough. It's so tough. So I feel bad for them, but they still played another fantastic game, putting up 30 points. So great stuff there. But final men, I believe they get 2 points from this victory, which ties them. Once again, they're tied again. In their first match, they tied Pricks on Flicks. Now they're tied with them again for first place in the group with 3 points total. So that's, I think, very poetic. It puts them in a very good spot moving forward. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go and talk to our second place finishers. NAFTA. Here we got Joseph, Tyler. Where's Reiko? There's Reiko. Fortunately, I think kind of like last time, you guys played a pretty good match and just kind of ended up coming up behind, just a little bit away from getting that 3-pointer. Just so you kind of not in the area you needed to be, and end up still hitting a pretty hard 4-pointer in comic movies. I will say so. But other than that, how do you guys feel?
This was a game of inches. So there's little tiny points we lost. If we would have spun again, we would have got 90s. I think we would have went 10 for 10 because he knew Frankenstein. And then the last one with the shorts. So I think we played well, but it's just that this was a game of inches. This was not a blowout either way. So a couple points here or there.
Yeah, it's frustrating to be on the opposite side of the coin of possible correct answers between shorts and jersey. It's frustrating. I was so confident that Deepwater Horizon ended at a hospital. I mean, that's what I thought. It turns out it was a hotel. And it's not the greatest way to.
They didn't steal it. They didn't steal it.
They did. I'm honestly.
No, they didn't. Oh, did they?
They did not. Yeah. Although, to be fair, I think it was still the right call to try to shoot for a hospital, because I don't know if I would have. Of course, I don't know what the options are, but I don't know if I would have swerved my answer away from hospital if it was there, and then go to hotel if it was otherwise. So like,
Yeah, but let's talk about the. Hey, Tyler! Holy crap! That the 4-pointer! Yay!
that was pretty awesome. Man.
Appreciate it.
No pressure, Ryko, but now you need to get a 4-pointer for us in the next match.
Sure. Then I get well, yeah, because you got one. Oh yeah, I need one. Yeah, okay, deal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we know who you're playing next. So you're playing. Was it Pricks on Flicks?
Flicks on Flicks. Yeah, my
Yeah.
partner's in that. I'm gonna destroy him. Eric, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Eric.
We're gonna aim for that knockout to get back in the game.
Yeah, 4 points. You're down. You're going down, prick. Woo! Here's look at fists coming right from the.
All right. We're gonna shoot for the stars or die trying.
Yeah.
Good way to look at it. All right. And thanks for showing up, guys. I'm gonna see you down the road. And with that, we'll yeah, here we go. And we'll go to your winners today. The final men. There are Nick, there's Redshaw, and there's Jeremy. No other way to say you guys just played like a very kind of mistake-free match. Really didn't miss a ton here. We're able to one of you, Cameron, able to get the true perfect round here. Help then really dominated your round 2 category. Like just kind of tough to come back from that. How do you guys feel?
I feel great. I think that Cameron was the MVP here today, but I think that our teamwork was really solid, and we had our chemistry going. It's if one of us can keep getting that perfect round, I think we'll be in good shape. Somebody seems to do it, so that's always a great thing. And these are awesome guys to play against. I haven't been in the league at the same time as Ryko very long, so I've been kind of looking to play him, and I've sparred with Joseph in the past, and they were really cool, and like they said, it was pretty close, so we just had to do what we could, and I'm just really proud of you two guys, and I actually get to go to the third round in one of these things. That's fun.
And only thing I have to say is Jeremy gave me a list of classic movies to watch, and one of them was The Lady Vanishes.
That's true. I remember that now.
So that's why I was like, why is that so familiar? Oh wait, that's it. So that helped. That helped on that last question. So even though Cameron basically already had it, but I still felt that like, oh, I do know that one. But it worked out good, and like I said, they kept it close. So it's good to get 2 points in this group, like you guys discussed earlier. It's a really tough like group of teams. So it'll be it's going to be that kind of game every time.
Speaking of tough group of teams, again, we know who you're playing. You're playing another team that does also need a win to advance. Good old team Scumbag. I got a very specific question for you. Would you like Dylan to wear his glasses or not to wear his glasses? It's
going to be a cakewalk either way.
Which one do you answer less questions in? No.
Can he wear 3D glasses? Can we go back to the future rule?
Right. 3D glasses, so he can't. Yeah. No. Anyways, yes.
No.
Either one. I mean, I've never played you without glasses, so that would be interesting. So, but no, that'll be I mean, like I said, this is every round is a knockout, like drag out kind of match.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun either way.
Be very fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, we'll see you guys down the road when that happens. Congratulations again. Oh, that was Rich right there. Okay. Yeah. That'll do it for us here today here on Multiplex Movie Melee. I thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for showing up. Both everybody from Final Man, Jeremy, Cameron, and Nick, as well as NAFTA, Joseph, Ryko, and Tyler. Everybody writes and edits this thing to keep it on. Thank you, Dylan, for co-hosting with me. It was a pleasure. And again, everybody who's watching out there, please be well.
going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.